Damn, bro, there's like something in the air. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, bro. Whatever it was, it's like stuck in my throat and I'm choking, bro. I'm choking. Call me flame frags the way I say bro every sentence. Anyways, what's up, chat? It's been a little while. Where's my main camera? Whoa, it's me. No green screen today because my aunt's dog is here and I don't want him to like knock it down or something. So back to like normal face cam. Day 6
or 7 can't remember of generously donating 30 cents of worthless internet currency.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate the worthless internet currency. I appreciate it. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I was like flabbergasted by the 6 followed by the next number in the numerical sequence. Chat, what are numbers called? Like a group of letters? Like letters in a line is called the alphabet, but what's numbers in a line called? What do people call that? Does that even have a name? I don't think it does. I don't... digits?
A number line.
Number line. A number line. I liked my numerical... What did I say? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't fucking know. Actually, can't remember what day I'm on? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Anyways, chat. Can I get, like... What music do I want? Do I need like the how it's made music? Oh, look, you can see everything on my screen. Because my display capture never works. How it's made. Oh my god, there's a fucking X. I can't. Oh, here we go. This is what I need. This is what I need for my explanation. Holy, wait, is this Aura? Is this Aura? No way. This is Aura. Anyways, chat. The, this is loud. This is loud. Anyways, the build is in a finished state. You're in the void. I am in the void right now. I don't know why everything behind me is so dark. The build is in a somewhat finished state. We're up to a block count of 461,000. I know the title says 500k. It technically is 500k. There's some stuff that's not in the schematic that adds it up to 500k. It is more or less 500,000 blocks. Probably slightly over. But as you can see, there's a lot of things we need, and one of the worst blocks on this list is the 38,000 cobbled deep slate. And then the second worst block on that list is the 21,000 amethyst. Yeah, that's just fucked up. So today we're gonna mine 20,000 amethyst because you can't farm this block. Well, technically you can farm the block. It's just farming the block is so inefficient that you'd be better off watching paint dry than farm fucking amethyst. So this is one of the... Okay, get the fuck out of here, how it's made. I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. So, deep slate, you can just use tunnel bores. Yes, we will be doing tunnel bores for deep slate. So, technically, amethyst will be the most annoying block on this list. This is the one unfarmable block. Technically, cobble deep slate. I don't think tunnel bores are classified as farms. I'm not classifying a tunnel bore as a farm. I guess this block is technically farmable through tunnel bores. So amethyst is like the one block I can't really farm at all. Same with tough, actually. I need 17,000 tough. Can you craft tough? No, so I don't think that's really farmable either, unfortunately. So tough, amethyst are going to be my two most annoying blocks on this list. There's some other random shit like 6.4k powered rails. We'll probably make a rail duper to get these. There's some large farms in the base. That's why there's so many fucking powered rails. A lot of wood, a lot of frog lights, a lot of stained glass. I don't think anyone could even guess what the fuck. I'm holding spacebar. I don't think anyone could even guess what this looks like based off this material list. That's why I don't care about showing it, because there's so much random shit in here, like cartography tape. Did I place? I don't even remember placing a fucking cartography table. Anyways, like I said, today we're going to be getting amethyst. So I'm going to make a barrel here, because I don't already have one, it looks like. And we'll do this. Put it back here, and I'm going to dump my entire ender chest of goodies over here. All of my wealth will go in here because I need to store everything else into here. I don't really care about keeping these tools in here. That should be fine. That should be fine. Why did you do this to yourself? What do you mean? I mean, why did I do this to myself? Did I do something to myself? I don't recall doing anything to myself. How many did I need? 13? I need 13 shulkers. We'll kind of just... We'll keep this with me. That in there. Do I have a shulker of wood? I'm fucking poor. Should be down here. Should be one. Alright, we'll take a wood shulker. We'll take that. And now I need to go mine amethyst. I have ender chest on me. I actually want to keep another shulker in here. My firework materials. We should be good to go for at least a little while until my elytra gets low under. Good XP? I don't have any XP villagers, so yeah, that's not happening. The best way to get amethyst was most likely just going to be to go to deep oceans and then scout out geodes. I haven't really come up with a better plan for this, so that's what I'm going to do. Oop. Don't turn on my auto clicker. I go to oceans. Anyway, so it's been a little while, chat. I think I said I was supposed to have this build finished by the beginning of the week, and then I've just barely been working on it. Granted, it was still like 20 hours left from that point, and I didn't realize it was that much work still. But, yeah, I just haven't been feeling like building this at all. I'm gonna be so honest, but that's why I'm kind of working on it without it officially being done. There's still like there's a lot of little minor detailing I need to do, but the majority of the blocks is already like figured out. There's no geodes here. I was thinking, what project Sanctuary is? This is the first stream of it. It's the first stream of it. What, I was supposed to do like an exclamation point thingy that would... Whatever, bro. You'll have to wait until the next stream for a command to be added that explains it. I like went on a walk right before stream and I was gonna do it and then I just like slipped my mind, bro. This is just normal ocean, isn't it? I need deep ocean. Yeah, I prefer when things are nice and deep. Instead of... What am I... I'm lost! Where's my keys on my keyboard? This is all there's normal ocean, isn't it? Ooh, yeah. Can't find shit. Yeah, there is nothing that explains the build yet. Just know I need a lot of blocks, and it'll be explained in due time. I wonder if I can get, like, amethyst X-ray. Should I get X-ray for amethyst? I feel like that's fair. Also, I just want to say this build is, like, 3 times larger than the last largest build I made, which was the Eclipse side base. That was... I actually don't know how many blocks. It's in the thumbnail of my video. Why does... This guy smells bad. He's gonna, like, steal my shit, bro. Checking what YouTube Studio to see the exact block count. Unless I changed the thumbnail a bit, which I don't think I did. Or my YouTube Studio is bugged. Never good. 110,000 blocks. Oh, this is like 5 times larger. Nope. Yeah, I don't know why I do this to myself, honestly. Like, this is really stupid. Like, I've generally just been contemplating dropping the project because this has turned into, like, probably a 2-month build project. 500,000 blocks, just acquiring that much is going to take me probably 2 weeks. And then I have, because the build is so large, originally I only needed to worldy one 200 by 200 area. Now I have to world eat two 200 by 200 areas. And the reason why it's 200 by 200 is just that's how world eaters work. They're built to break, I believe it's like 240-ish blocks. Somewhere around the 240 block range, just because that's how despawn spheres work, and people typically when they world eat, it's for farms. So they have like kind of like set sizes. Do I not have Depth Strider, or am I like geeked? This is a crazy water cave with... Guys, I think I severely underestimated how easy it is to find geodes. Am I cooked? Maybe we are going to have to build an amethyst farm. As far as how long world eating is going to take, I initially expected it to take 1 week. But now I think it's going to take 2. Because I have to world eat another area. And there's a chance I need to build a new gunpowder farm. Because the whole base doesn't actually fit in the 200 by 200 areas. I'm going to have to, like, blow up areas too. So I need probably a few shulkers of TNT for certain areas. But yeah, no, I don't know why I did this. Like, originally I didn't think the project would be this large, but then I, like, kept adding on to it. Because there's, like, new things I wanted to add. So, this is kind of just my fault. I'm just a dumbass. What's new, though? It's kind of like... What I should have said, like, hello to willerhide. I'm just gonna say sheep mentality instead. Alright. Like I said, the build's not technically fully finished. There's some, like, detailing I could do still. But I just wanted to get to, like, being more productive. There is a non-zero chance that I just, like, quit this project halfway through. I'm gonna be so for real. Like, I'm not gonna deny that fact. There is a chance. I may have bit off more than I could chew. I feel like when people, like, do these large build projects, they, like, enjoy the whole process of farming materials and stuff. And it's like, I enjoyed building to an extent, but then it got, like, super repetitive and, like, annoying to build. Also, this is a dog shit amethyst to make a farm out, so we're gonna ignore it. I'm gonna write it down. 100k is too much. 100k is not that bad. Honestly, 500k is not even that bad if I was, like, let's say, building it over the void. But I'm not. And that base, simply placing 40k blocks takes about 6 hours if you're placing about 40k blocks straight, right? I think it takes... I want to say it's 10,000 blocks an hour, actually. So it's probably more like 4 hours. So if I can place at 10,000 blocks an hour, that number is also counting a glass dome, so it's 1 block type. So it's actually more reasonably probably 7,000 blocks an hour. So 500,000 blocks, 7,000 blocks an hour. It's like 70 hours of just building, 80 hours of just building probably. That doesn't count the farms that are also integrated into it. Farms take a while on their own. There are... It's just one. No, there's 2 main things hooked into it. It has a storage system for every item in the game. And it has a, like, 1,000 furnace array. Something like that. I'm gonna actually check in the schematic. Let's see if I can find my furnaces. Oh. 1,700 furnace array. Which is then going to lead to a project in the future. It's actually going to be the next project, assuming this one ever gets finished. That, this is Deep Ocean, I think. Yeah, that 1700 furnace array is going to lead to a new project. That's kind of why I added it in, because it gives me an excuse to do something else that seems kind of cool. But yeah. It's not like a walk to play 70k blocks. I mean, it's not. It's definitely not. I'm just like kind of remembering this stuff from when I built the Eclipse Stud base. Like the sun took, I think, 8 hours. So like, wow, this is an ocean, all right. This is an ocean, all right. These have zombie villagers, even though it's there's a mob switch on. Like, are these forced spawns? Oh, I think someone's already been here. I turned on my fucking auto clicker. Let me get rid of this bullshit. It's coming out soon. Yeah, it's coming out, what, like next week? Next Wednesday. Check down here. Pretty big hole. Usually I prefer them a little. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. we're not gonna. Yeah, we're just not gonna go there. I'm a mature adult. 22, young 22. Music called QT? I don't know what the fuck to play. I never really stream music. I know Guard Chomp and Zero Aura's ability. There's no way Zero Aura or Floette are ever legal, right? They're both mythics, technically. I don't ever see them being legal. I'm a mature adult. I am, bro. I am. We'll get some Green Day cranking. If the Green Day is not good enough, we'll turn on the Divorced Dad playlist again. There's gotta be a fucking ocean somewhere, bro. Like, what is this? 153 base speed, yeah. I mean, it would probably be like viable and casual play, right? But I don't see it. Well, I assume it can be used in casual. I don't see it ever getting used in competitive though. It'd always be restricted. Dude, geodes must be like the rarest fucking creation on this seed. Also, I didn't even think that the amethyst count would be this much. I genuinely thought the amethyst count would be closer to like 5,000. But yeah. But isn't there a Darkrai is? Yeah, I don't see Darkrai or Zero Aura at the very least being legal. If Float might be then if it's not mythic. Dude, chat, are these like the rarest things in all of Minecraft? This feels kind of loud. Turn it down a bit. Never lost. Not too good. I mean, most of it's just leaks though, right? So, you never know. Yeah, this ocean is it's got nothing in it. I guess one oceans you can't see amethyst. I need deep ocean, but this world just doesn't have deep oceans, I guess. Which is an issue because like I said, I really prefer when things are nice and deep. I really expected this to go much better than it currently is. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. I I was expecting to be in like a geode every 5 minutes. We've been in one geode the entire stream. Oh, here we go. Getting bad dream, so I mean that makes sense to keep it. Wait, this is a thick geode. Ooh. Chat, how am I getting 13 shulkers of this? I have to make a farm, right? It's big. I've heard that before. Ha. 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 I'm a mature adult. This one's bad for a farm, though. You know it's bad because, like, these are... Look how many are adjacent to each other here. Like, this is just... This is awful. So much wasted space. I think amethyst farms work on any amethyst. I don't believe you have to make, like, different ones for each. I guess you could just observer, piston. Oops, I broke one. This one's ass anyways. It's fine. I don't even know if... Sorry that my screen changes every time I tab out. My shit's been broken for ages. Where is TMC? Where would this be? Aquatic plants? Stones? Do you think it would be in stones? Is amethyst a stone? No, it's not. Storage system, chunk loading, terrain clearing. I mean, amethyst is like... Nope. Niche agriculture, niche blocks. Surely amethyst is in here. Oh, amethyst isn't a real block that anyone bothers farming. Maybe infrastructure? Amethyst is infrastructure, right? Okay, let me check in submissions. I'm spelling it right. Yeah, I'm not tweaking here. What about development? No way. I need... There isn't a single amethyst farm. It's not a real thing. I don't have to like YouTube it, bro. I'm gonna have to go on Billy and look for an amethyst farm. I don't know if amethyst farms are terrible. Here's how to fix them. I think this guy's lying to me. I thought there was like amethyst dupes before. Amethyst shard farm? Is there even a point? Okay, bro. Like, these guys are like, they're doubting. They don't believe in me. God did. You ever just like see a number so big that you just like give up? That's like where I am right now. Download free cam? I already have free cam, but I don't like going through blocks and cheating with it. I just use it to like view farms and make sure everything's working properly. I don't like... No, I'm not. I have no reason to throw shade, you know? I'm a chill guy. Why would I throw shade at anyone? I'm trying to be more positive. I'm trying to be like... I'm trying to be the best subs I can be, you know? I'm the only person in the world that exists right now. Everyone else is like AI. No one else is real anymore. I'm the one person in the world. The boys have faith Pokemon. And they should change the stream title to mining 25,000 amethysts. You think that's more interesting? Oh, 21. We can round it up to 25,000, like that's fine. I mean, 25k amethyst is close enough, right? Like, think of this as like the OG quartz mining stream. This is just like quartz mining streams on crack cocaine. Rounded to 30. I mean, it's like, you know how like people are like 5'8", but they're not actually 5'8" because it's pretty close to 5'9". And then when you already have 5'9", that's relatively close to 5'10", honestly. And in 5'10", you're just right on the cusp of 5'11". So you're actually just like 5'11", and then 5'11" is so close to 6 foot that like actually you're just 6 foot. That's like me right here. I'm going bald as well. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna shave my head. I've had enough of hair. Every time I look in the mirror, I think my hair looks awful. So I'm just gonna fucking shave it, bro. If I don't have hair, then I don't have to worry about how it looks anymore, right? I mean, I think that's like that's just genius thinking. That's just genius thinking in my opinion. I think my hair looks awful. I think it looks hideous, bro. Like I'm fucking going bald. I've had enough of it. I don't care. It's time to shave it, bro. The song's a banger, though. Really, chat, is music too loud? I can't really tell on my end. Maybe I just have a big ass forehead. Maybe going bald will just like I'm gonna look like an egg, bro. Maybe egg subs-arc is what I need, though. I look-y ponder that often too. I feel like I'm going bald as well. I have like the worst receding hairline ever. It's actually so cooked. Buzz? I was also thinking of just buzzing it, yeah. I used to buzz it. When I was like a kid, I would always get it buzzed. And then I just like started growing it out. Like, maybe I buzz it for a bit, see how I rock the buzz, and then go bald. Yeah, this amethyst is really bad because there's so many just like there's so much congestion like right here, right here, right here. This is all congested. This is all congested. It's just really, really bad for farming in. I'm gonna grab some of this calcite just for like scaffolding blocks. Thing is, I know I look kind of ugly bald, so it's fucked up. Yeah, I'm like at that stage where it's like if I look ugly bald, it's like it's too late at that point. You know, I just gotta commit. I just gotta commit. If I end up looking ugly bald, then it's like, it's whatever, bro. If I look ugly bald and with hair, then it's just cooked. It's just cooked. It's just cooked at that point. I can break these. It's not like I'm actually building the farm here. I don't actually know how efficient amethyst farms are because there's none on TMC. So I don't know really what rates would look like for an amethyst farm. I have a feeling to get 20,000 amethyst though, it's probably going to be like 72 hours of AFKing or more. Should check. Do these have rates? This guy's like building it on fucking bedrock, like MCPE. I'm not farming this shit on Pocket Edition. Are we geeked? I don't know. Nothing shows rates. So whatever. But a wolf cut, my hair's just like I have really thin hair and it doesn't do anything. I have thin, straight hair. I have, like... My hair genetics are just cooked. Where'd I come in from? Here. I'm lost. Here. Bro, I feel like taking hair loss medication is just cope, honestly. Like, at that point, just go bald. Like, hair loss medication is just... You're just coping. You're gonna lose it at some point. Just rip the band-aid off. Just go bald. Does I just die right? Yeah, it's just like die right. So it's been 30 minutes and we have 10 stacks of amethyst. That's we're not gonna comment on that, honestly. It's a small geode. Going about a 20 to 30 isn't too ideal. I mean, who cares, bro? It's time. It's time for it to go. No, maybe I probably won't actually save it, but I have highly considered it, or I guess been highly considering it. But I feel like looking like an egghead at 22 is absolutely even more cooked. Like, I don't think there's any scenario where you look better bald at 22 than with hair, right? I mean, it's just like... you're just never, like... Like, how am I ever gonna go on a date when I'm bald at 22, bro? It's just not gonna happen, right? It's not gonna happen in general, but, like, the baldness, like the number's 0 already, and then the baldness, like, drops it into the negatives. So, like, instead of pulling women, I'm gonna start pulling men. Like, you know? That's the position I'm gonna be in. If you're absolutely ripped, you can pull it off. Or, like, if you, like, fucking One Punch Man. So real. Like the One Punch Man build. Start hitting the gym. Bro, I don't want to pay for a gym membership. I'm gonna be so for real. There's also not very many good gyms in the area. Like, if I work out, I'm just gonna work out from home. I have all the... Well, I don't have, like, a squat rack and shit, but I have, like... I've got a bench and dumbbells, and I feel like that's all you really need, right? There's also a dog sleeping behind me. I don't think you can see him, though, because I'm in, like, the void. Oh, now I can see him. Oh. Just going, what, like, south? Going southbound? Bro, like, I was driving today. I was getting my brother from work. And there was, like, this guy. I don't know if they were drunk or, like, what the fuck. But they, like, literally fully drove off the road into the grass in front of me for, like, a solid 3 seconds. Like, are we snoozing? Are we on the phone? Are we getting road ahead? Like, it could be any of these. It could be any of these. Petting the void. Oh, okay, yeah. I was petting my... That looks like one. I was just petting the bed sheets. There's nothing actually there. I'm like full schizophrenic at this point. I actually like full lost it. Is this normal ocean again? Yeah. Or like I was on an anxiety medication for a bit, but that shit like fucked me up. It's been like 2 pills now, they just fucked me up for some reason. It's like I'm just done taking medication at this point. It's GG, bro. It's GG, bro. Where is... Chat, are these real? Do you think the amethysts even know where it is? I don't think the amethyst knows where it is. Something nuts. I mean, they work for some people. It's not like it wasn't working for me. Like, they technically were, but they were just, like, making me hyper depressed. I was, like, less anxious and just, like, depressed instead. So it's like, I could have kept taking them. But it's like, would I rather be anxious at all times or feel depressed at all times? And I feel like I'd rather just have anxiety at all times than be depressed at all times, right? Can you just take both medications? No. Certain medications can't go together. Like, some are like blood thinners and stuff, and you can't like have too much blood thinners because then you like fuck yourself up. Some medicines just like don't mix together. It's like if you're in a lab and you're mixing certain chemicals, they explode and shit. Like, certain medication just doesn't work all together. They're not gonna explode, but like, you can get really sick from it. 300% wants to be more depressed. Yeah, it's just how they are. Like, sometimes it just happens. You never really know how your hormones are going to react to certain things, right? Some of this is decent, but it's like fully submerged, so I can't really build anything here. So rain team look like? It's Meganium, Mega, Hisuian Arcanine, Melbasky Legion, Archaludon. I think I have Mousehold right now, but I've been switching it between Clefable, and that's like the iffy one. Like, I'm not actually sure, because that's like my 6th slot. And then I have Pelipper. Just because it's got Tailwind. Otherwise I would use Politoed, but I feel like Meganium in some situations would probably like Tailwind. So used Pelipper. But I feel like being able to hit weather boosted weather balls in the rain is like super fucking strong, right? So the Meganium can just deal with so many grass types with that. Hisuian Arcanine is a bit odd. Hisuian Arcanine is purely there to deal with Charizard Y. Because Zard Y is going to become the main Sunsetter. So if I can deal with the Sunsetter easily with Hisuian Arcanine, then it would be ideal, right? That's the idea behind it, at least. It just hard walls it. And I feel like Zard Y is going to be kind of common. Mega Timer? What? Omega Timer? Those anxiety and depression are so common together, there would be medication focusing on both. Well, the medication that focuses on anxiety also focuses on, like, depression. I think it's just the same thing. I think antidepressants also, like, anxiety and depression are so tied together, like, Like, the first medicine I took for my anxiety was actually an antidepressant, so I'm pretty sure that most anxiety meds are also antidepressants. I could be wrong in saying that. I'm not like a fucking doctor, so. Adding a timer to Mega? I haven't heard anything about that, so I don't know. I just should have, like, made all the shulkers I needed instead of taking these with me, but whatever, I guess. I need 13? Yes. We just hit the Z, but I don't know, it's ring. Yeah, I don't know, I doubt they would change anything like that. I could be wrong, though. I feel like I have more things to talk about now. I'm just like, I have nothing, bro. I'm low-key out of things to do. It's like samesies though, you know? Like, bro, I feel like I'm burnt out of Minecraft again. I'll be 100% honest. Like, whenever I hop on Minecraft, it feels like a chore these days. I don't know if I burnt myself out from, like, how much I grinded YouTube that one time, but I feel so burnt out of Minecraft. Well, like, this is also kind of normal for me. I very rarely stick to, like, one game. Like, before I was a Minecraft YouTuber, right? I would, like, switch games every 2 or 3 months. I would never stick to one game, so... The fact that I played Minecraft for as long as I have is honestly, like, astounding. It was better than Mousehold. Helping Hand is good, and all your supporting moves. Yeah, but Mousehold's got Friend Guard. That's why I was considering it. His Friend Guard just seems kind of nice. Like, imagine Friend Guard with Meganium. Like, that thing is... Meganium's just never dying. Bro is the Immortal Demon. Like, on your free time, technically it shouldn't be considered free time, though. I consider whenever I play this game to be, like, quote-unquote work hours. Like, I should be doing this 8 hour... Like, I don't have a job, so I should at the very least be doing this 8 hours a day, even if I don't want to, right? Like, most people don't want to pull up to McDonald's and flip burgers. So, like, if I don't want to do this, it's, like, too bad I have to. Type of mentality, right? Except I can never... I'm a very undisciplined person, right? So I can't really just, like, do that. And new games? Yeah, I just don't like games that much anymore. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just old. Oh, this roof formation is absolutely booty cheeks. And bro, maybe I could like just become an architect, right? If I build in Minecraft, I can just build in real life. You know? Maybe that's my calling. Bro, I feel like if you have like if you make your own company for like anything in that field, like carpentry, for example, I feel like you'd make a lot of money, right? I guess you'd obviously have to get your like company out there, but I feel like you could make a fuck ton off of that. See what the Lego person did? What did the Lego person do, bro? Deep ocean over here again. This is like a deep ocean, but I feel like it's the same depth as the other ocean. Am I tweaking? This was a failed architect and made Legos. Holy. Aura question mark? I do wonder if just running through caves would be more efficient. But there's a chance. Have I streamed since the last Minecraft live? I don't think I have. Bro, I'm the D1 it. Everyone knows I'm the D1 Mojang hater, but I'm the D1 Sulfur Cube hater too. I think I think the Sulfur Cube has got to be the dumbest mob added to Minecraft. How many out there? Lots of people film their 9 to 5s and post on TikTok. Yeah, that's true. Sulfur Cube is cute. The main problem, not even the main problem, but one of the main problems, the art style genuinely does not fit Minecraft at all. It doesn't look like a mob from Minecraft. Like, if you look at the Sulfur Cube, it does not look like it belongs in this game. Its art style makes 0 sense. But not only that, it's literally a shorts farm. It was literally made for shorts content. Like, I'm not crazy, bro. I'm not delusional. They made this thing to farm shorts content. They literally brought Cam Man there to shoot the fucking, to, like, show off the mob. You can't tell me it's not, like, an industry plant for shorts farming. Like, they brought the face of Minecraft YouTube Shorts. It's an industry plant, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I know what's even going on with MC. It's for the best. My last hope, if the next update The camo is there because of this golden dandelion joke? I have no idea. I just assume it was the sulfur cube. The sulfur cube was designed to farm shorts, and you can never change my mind. It's the most useless mob ever added to the game. I'd rather them go and reskin a bunch of other mobs and add more warm and cold variants than get the sulfur cube. That's how much of a hater I am. Like, I feel like sulfur is one of those things where there's so many different cool and unique things you could do with it. And then they just, like, added the sulfur cube and then 2 block pallets. The biome looks dog shit. Dude, maybe I'm just super negative. But the biome looks dog shit. Like, in the Minecraft Live, they're like, look how well it blends together. It's just yellow and red blocks beside each other. There was no blending between the two. Nothing blends together. The sulfur does nothing. The cinder, I don't know what it's actually called. It's like cinder something. It also does nothing. It's just a building block. I guess it's still early in development, technically. So there's a chance that the sulfur gets some cool uses, which it should. If it doesn't, it's a big L in my opinion, because sulfur has a lot of different things you do with it. Like, I honestly don't even care about this update. I can excuse the laziness of this update if the next update is a Deep Dark Dimension. Considering Dungeons 2 is coming out and they've already leaked a new mob for it, like a new Warden type mob for the Deep Dark Dimension. If they somehow only add the Deep Dark Dimension to fucking Dungeons, like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say anymore at that point. Why? Whoever's developing the game needs fired. Every single dev on the team needs fired if that shit somehow doesn't come to the main game. That's all I'm saying, bro. In an end update, most logically, the next update will be the Warden Dimension, considering Dungeons 2 is getting... I think Dungeons 2 is coming out in the summer. So logically speaking, because Dungeon 2 revolves so much around the new Deep Dark Dimension, they should implement it into the base game to then advertise for Dungeons. Because that just makes sense, right? That it's perfect advertisement. Add it to the main game, and then it's like a big part of Dungeons. It's perfect advertisement for both games. Are they going to do it? Probably not. I've genuinely lost full faith in the Minecraft dev team. I think they're all incompetent, unironically. There's a GTA 5 and Minecraft, I mean GTA 6. It's like a fucking unicorn, bro. That shit's not real. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a complainer, though. I do complain a lot, but I also just think it's genuinely just astounding to me how little the Minecraft dev team does. Like, I guess they're, like, working on code and stuff in the background, I think, is technically what they're doing. I think. I don't know. They're not really transparent about what they're doing with their updates. So I guess maybe there's more transparency there, and they said all of these updates are primarily focusing on, like, the code base of the game. Then I wouldn't care as much, but, like, there's zero transparency in updates or anything. Just want to compromise too much with anything. No, I think Minecraft is, like, I think they're genuinely traumatized with how bad the Caves and Cliffs update was. The fact that update got split into 4 parts is, like, the biggest failure they've ever had. So they're afraid to work on big updates anymore. But it's like, that update, they were reworking the entire codebase for World Gen. So the fact it took so long actually makes sense. So, like, I don't know why the fuck they're like, traumatized from that. When it makes sense that rewriting the entire codebase for World Generation would take, like, a while to do. I don't know, bro. Geek Dog dev team, bro. That's not a new company. The coding can't possibly take a year long. Yeah. I don't know. I can excuse the rewriting the world gen to take that long, simply because it's all wrote in Java and it's just like dog shit scripting. Like the code base for Minecraft is a jumbled dog shit mess. So like I can excuse the fact that that took a year, but then the other port aspects of it, like just adding new biomes and stuff, unless like the code is like really really dog shit for adding in new biomes, because they haven't added a new biome since the Pale Garden like nearly 2 years ago now. So maybe their code base is ass for that too. A bunch of smaller updates that barely change anything. Yeah, I agree. Like, genuinely, what is the point in downloading the next update? There's no point in updating the game for the next update because they just added a bunch of reskins. I could download a texture pack for the baby mobs if I really felt like it. That's a 4-month update? Like, the fuck is this? I don't think I was supposed to find this. I assume it was a monument based off the Prismarine. Maybe he's building a Guardian farm. There's a juicy looking geode right here, and right there's another one. Grab this. I'll screenshot these cords. Why they were always making sure all eyes were on the updates. If the updates weren't always on the works and stuff, okay, it'd be okay. Actually, the community and not something they promised to do. Yeah. Like that is another one of the problems. They like promise updates and stuff to the community, so you kind of expect something good, and then they just like you just get dog shit, bro. Nice. I just wanted to keep my mobs as a baby. I think the golden dandelion is an okay feature. Am I gonna update my game for it? No. No, I'm not. It's an okay feature though. Why is there just like what the fuck is this world gen? What is even I don't even know. Whatever, bro. I've always just found it so weird how it's so easy, at least I think it should be so easy to add like interesting things to updates, right? Like they have so many failed biome votes and mob votes that they literally have free updates for like 2 years off of that alone. So it's like, why do they just not do it? Especially when they know the community wants it. Why do they just add random shit that nobody asks for? Is it really that hard to implement new biomes? Is the codebase that ass? Because you would think you should just be able to like, they should like have some kind of grouping table where all the biomes are in one spot for like each different dimension. Where it has like a random table where it determines where the biome goes, right? I don't really know how coding works, but I'm pretty sure that's how you set up biomes. Is it all goes into kind of like one group, and then the world should like automatically choose where biomes are based off of nearby biomes and other aspects. But maybe their codebase just doesn't have a system like that for some reason. But when you're the biggest game in the world, why would your codebase be that ass? No, the Pale Garden was the best update in the past 2 years, and it was their first drop. Mangrove swamps are kind of meh. But I mean, honestly, I would prefer new biomes over a bunch of baby mob reskins or the retexturing a bunch of reskinning a bunch of other mobs for warm and cold variants and then calling that an update. That's got to be the worst update of all time. You cannot change my mind on that. How the fuck do you have an entire 3-month update and all you get is like 4 or 5 retextures for a mob? Like, bro, that should take 1 week max to make. How does that take 3 to 4 months? Am I missing something? What am I missing? Clearly something's not adding up here. Frogs are cool. Frogs are dope. Frogs are awesome. Like, that's the thing. All they need to do is add new mobs. Like, if they added 1 new mob every 4 months and that's what they promised, I wouldn't even be mad. If they said every 4 months we're going to add 1 new mob to the game, I genuinely wouldn't be mad. Like, at least they're like, there isn't like a promise for anything cool, right? No one would even like think that anything cool would come out. They're just like, oh, 1 mob every 4 months. That's cool. But like, the issue is that that's like not how it's structured at all. What does it matter? I'm just like some random bum complaining on the internet about something that's not really going to change, so it's whatever. I don't know, maybe that's why I'm like, I don't really like playing this game anymore, just because of how incompetent the dev team is. Like, I feel like in the past, getting those cool yearly updates were like one of the things you look forward to in the game. You like spend an entire year playing with a bunch of new things that are like cool and unique, and it's like, okay, we can build all these new cool things with these items and do all these cool new interactions. So then you have like a while to actually like enjoy the content. But I feel like with these drops, it's not the same at all. There's so little content that gets added with these drops that there's genuinely nothing to look forward to at all. Like, how am I supposed to have fun with mob retextures? How am I supposed to have fun with mob reskins? How am I supposed to have fun with a 3-month update for just the Happy Ghast? Like, at least say all you're gonna do, like, fuck all for these updates. I don't know. Are you really trying to please the community at all? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like I said before. They have 0 competition, so they really don't need to waste resources updating the game. They have the marketplace. They have a YouTube community that keeps it alive to where they don't have to do anything. The game keeps itself alive at this point. There's no competition. They get all the money they could ever want from marketplace. Like, why should they lock in? Why should they do cool updates? They don't have to. Do we have anything convenient? Okay, I actually like the Happy Ghast. I shouldn't complain about the Happy Ghast update. That update was actually... That update was fine. Should it have had slightly more content? Yes. For a 3-month update just to get 1 mob that flies. Actually, a 3-month update for a reskin of a mob, might I add. Okay, maybe I'm like... Maybe I'm changing my mind on the Happy Ghast. Where's what? Yeah, right up here. I feel like I'm missing updates too. We had Happy Ghast update, Pale Garden, Happy Ghast, mob reskins, mob retextures. There's definitely been more than 4, right? What am I missing? Spears. Copper golems. So that's what, 6 updates? The fact that I forgot 2 of them says it all. Like, bro. The fact that I forgot updates genuinely says it all about the state of the updates in general. I don't think anyone would forget a major update, but these updates are so forgettable and just like pointless. Snake 1 amethyst for Meh. Okay, about this from Copper Golem. Copper Golem's actually useful for some storage tech, and it's mainly just storage tech. There's also some weird redstone related things you can do, like lodestone teleporters. So you can just teleport with lodestones to other lodestones with the Copper Golem. So I think the Copper Golem is probably the most useful thing added, but then again, most people don't get involved with technical Minecraft. So I guess that's the most useful thing to me, or like the most interesting and useful thing to me at least. I think Happy Gas is the most useful thing for just more casual players. With redstone, yes, but the Copper Golem simplifies things drastically. Especially with storage tech, you don't have to build storage monsters or understand a lot. Storage tech is one of the most complex things in Minecraft outside of, I guess, Slimestone and World Eating. World Eating's technically a part of Slimestone, though, I think, so. Like, outside of Slimestone, storage tech is, I think, the hardest thing to understand in the game. Then again, I guess there's also people that, like, actually build computers and shit. I don't even know what you would classify that as, though. Let's get my lights repaired. Computer will come in. So in Minecraft, yeah, I don't know, like, what these people are doing, bro. Like, these guys could probably cure cancer, and they're over here, like, building supercomputers in Minecraft. Honestly fair, though. I'm not judging. Did I have a good method for XP, or do I just have to go to the Enderman farm? I don't actually know. This might actually be decent to find geodes on. Just because there's no, let me make sure to say in the deep segment. There's no kelp or anything anywhere. It's no longer deep. It's a problem. I really would prefer it to be deep. Is there like a certain Y level where amethyst spawn more commonly? Y30 and -58. So probably deep slate levels, right? The X-ray tech without X-raying. The best I have is looking through walls with Quake Pro. I think composter stuff got like patched out, but I also don't think composter tech would work for this. Because composter tech, you mainly just like see lights and shit, I think. There's a geode. This large? This is a medium, right? Nice music taste? Thanks, man. We're gonna jump into the divorced dad playlist in a second. Or maybe we need the country playlist. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So my throat is like dying. I'm not used to talking this much. I'm used to like going multiple days on end without like saying words at all. So like whenever I start streaming again, I feel like my throat is like always fucked. It's fine. This is some ass cluster generation here. My face cam is really large. I feel like I've got like a big fucking head, bro. My big ass face. It's kind of a scary sight to see, honestly. Like whenever I look in the mirror, I think I tremble a little bit. It's a bit of a scary sight, you know? We even have 2 shulkers of amethyst yet. An hour 20. How much do amethyst farms make, you think? True. True. Is this bedrock? Where the fuck are we? Is this an iron farm? Okay. I'm wondering. That's true. This is bedrock. I don't know if this will work. But why? But why? Is this just like some weird ass bedrock tech? And just a pulse extender hooked up to a hopper clock. This guy's just yapping. Oh my god. He got me, bro. He got me. I just saw it was 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm like safe, right? I saw there was like skeletons nearby because there's a dungeon over there. I think we're good. I saw some interesting looking ones down here by the Goat Ilmingo. Design geode farms in 15 minutes with geode C. What? What is geode C, bro? Oh, wait. She's talking about rates. The mod designs it itself? Geode. Wait, this is like genius. Wait. A couple days? Is this from one or is this from like 10 of these farms? This doesn't say the rates, right? I guess every geode's different. Oh, we need mob heads. W, bro. I don't... He said he builds like 16 of these. 14. Chat, this is ass. If it takes 14 geode farms to get around 100,000 amethyst shards in a couple of days, this is ass. Right? Farming, bro. I'd have to like free cam out an area with like the most geo. Honestly, replay modding for geodes is probably going to be the most efficient way to find these. Chat, would we consider replay modding for geodes to be cheating? I think it's unironically going to be the fastest way to find these. Otherwise, we might be here for like 2 weeks looking for geodes. But it's the same as free cam. Free cam can go like anywhere though, right? I actually need to like repair this, so. You can just repair with diamonds though, honestly. Probably easier that way. I feel like it's not malicious. What the fuck? Yo, mob switch. Like, did these guys just run away? Why are there so many? Oh my... Is the mob switch geeked? Let me make sure I'm, like, far enough from willerhide's thing. Let me go to, like... I don't want to, like, potentially replay mod, and then there's, like, stuff around that. And we're probably honestly far enough away from here. I mean, this is like what all the tech guys do to find their shit, so they just replay mod it. I think this is fine. It's for a build. I feel like it's cheating if I was like looking for ancient cities for god apples or something. That I'd consider cheating. But this is just for a build, so. Replay? Are we there? Earth's replay mod? Hello? I recorded like a 6-second clip. This parrot is no more and has ceased to be. GG, unstable's over. Why is my B not bound in this? What? So, do I just, like, go to every geode and, like, mark down the chords? I guess that's probably what I do, right? Do I have anything wrote on my notepad? I know I'm not screen for a second. I don't think I do. It's blank. Oop, wrong screen. Okay. 5827 1781 29. This is gonna be awful. Maybe Geode X-Ray is better, or just free camming it. Okay, 97 1788. Bro, I'm free camming it. I don't care. We're free camming instead. This is gonna take too long. This is the divorced dad playlist. No, this is like my playlist. Yeah, I'm a cheater now. I know. I'm cheating. Call me Marlo. The way I be cheating. Too soon. Danger subs. Here comes the danger. Wait, look, there's an amethyst there. Wait. How did I know it was there? Hold up. How did I find this? How... Chat. Dude, I've got like amethyst echolocation, bro. That's impressive. Did you guys see that? How did I find that so easily? Chat, I really want to build an amethyst farm and like see how... I don't know if I believe it being that bad, right? Like, a part of me just doesn't think that any farm in Minecraft can be that ass. Am I just coping? Wait, Amethyst Geometry Dash. That's what I looked at, bro. That's what I looked at. Doing 14 different versions of it. A part of me just is wondering, did he actually run 14 versions for that 100k, or was it just the one? It was definitely 14 different versions. Yeah, if I approached you in a white van and offered you candy, would you, like, take the candy? Like, genuine question. Would you guys, like, accept the candy, or would you, like, run away? This is a very, very important question. So what about candy? Like, if I were to offer you candy, if I pulled up in a van and offered you candy, would you take the candy? This is a very important question. Yeah? See, that's the answer I like to see. Those are the types of answers I like seeing. I like your enthusiasm, Peter. I definitely would. Probably. Maybe. I'd accept. See? Look. This is great. This is great. I'm so glad that each and every one of you are so trusting. The amount of money I'm gonna make from selling your organs on the fucking black market is gonna be, like, insane at this point. Holy shit. I may get kidnapped, but at least I get candy. I don't think you're just getting kidnapped. You like getting kidnapped, chopped up, and, like, sold on the black market. Like, is the Kit Kat really that worth it? Better be good ass candy. At least life will be more interesting. Are we okay? Like, yeah, is everyone that plays Minecraft, is there, like, something wrong with all of them? Like, what are we saying? Whatever the rubber candy's called? What? Rubber candy? Who the fuck is eating rubber? Who wouldn't trust you? Yeah, everybody should blindly trust me. Just think of me like Marla. Everybody blindly trust me. Nothing bad will come from it. I swear. Blackish rubber? What, licorice? Is that, like, grape flavored? Well, I guess licorice is, like, its own flavor. Rubber, bro. It does taste like fucking rubber. You're not wrong. That shit's disgusting. Licorice has its own flavor. I think it's, like, supposed to be grape, but, like, licorice is just, like, licorice, bro. I'd rather eat, like, fucking molten tar than eat that shit, bro. It's my favorite. Mods, take him to the gallows. I'm done. I don't want to see Peter anymore. I thought we like had some type of connection, but I don't. I don't see it anymore. Straight to the gallows. Peter, we're getting rid of you. I'm sorry. Please, no. Sorry, Peter. I've already made up my mind. I'm sure the chat agrees. One's in chat if Peter should be taken to the gallows for enjoying licorice. We got 1-1. Well, I mean, he's punishing himself already by eating it. Okay, you know what? You're right. You know, eating it is punishment enough. Like, come on, you're fine. I changed my favorite candy now. What's your new favorite candy then? Bro, I'm a big Milky Way enjoyer personally. Milky Way and what are they? Carmelos? Peanut brittle. Alright. You're chilling. Is it Carmelo, right? Yeah, Carmelos, bro. Holy. Carmelo is like I'm like gushing when I eat it, you know? Shows are ass by itself. No, I agree. I don't think marshmallows are made. It's literally just pure sugar. If you just eat like plain marshmallows, there's something wrong with you, I think. That's like it's detestable. Saltwater taffy. My younger brother loved that shit. Like bro would munch. He got like 3 big bags of it when we went to Florida. Just munching on that shit for months, bro. Like for the Gators in Florida, I didn't see any, unfortunately. I like the Gators are more inland. They're not really as coastal. I mean, you'll find them occasionally, but I feel like they're a lot more inland than they are coastal. Is that the next closest to Amethyst? Like way down there? Where am I at right now? Favorite animal? I don't think I really have a favorite animal, to be honest. Bunnies are cool, I guess. Cats are chill too, but like I have a cat allergy, so like I have to like bunnies are like the substitute because I have cat allergies, bro. Seen the Hyrax. Is that like a fucking dinosaur? Like the fuck is the Hyrax? Genuinely sounds like a dinosaur, bro. Google it. It's cute. Hyrax. I'm about to pull up the images. Oh, we're good. He's like a marmot with a mouse, bro. He's like a marmot mouse hybrid. Or maybe he looks more like a wombat. Am I like tweaking? Wombat. No, he does look more like a wombat. Shower life is good. Why are wombats so fucking stupid looking? Like this looks like a compressed bear. Like why who thought it was a good idea like to make miniature bears, bro? Your dog's a cat and her 4 children now, but at some point I had so many animals in my house. And there's like 5 dogs in this house currently. 2 are my aunts. One of the dogs got cancer. So he has surgery on Wednesday to get the tumor removed. Good luck to him, bro. Then one cat. There was 2, but then the one got cancer. Why do all the animals keep getting cancer? Wait, my other cat... No. The one cat died of a liver failure, I think. I don't think it was cancer. Dog you looked after? No, it's one of my bulldogs, the oldest one. The other dog, my aunt's dog, is in my bed right now. He's here for a week. I mean, the dogs are old. I guess bulldogs don't have, like, English bulldogs don't have the longest lifespan. They like live a max, I would say a max of 10 years. Like, very rarely will they live over 10. And I got him in like 8th grade, so I think he's 8. He's pushing 8 right now, so like that's when bulldogs start having issues. Like around that 8 to 10 range is usually like that's their lifespan. It's pretty long. I think for dogs that's pretty short, but I mean cats to the what like 20 or something. Some cats get like fucking 30, bro. Three dogs, 15 guinea pigs. 15 guinea pigs. Oh my rabbits think rabbits have short lifespans, right? Maybe it just depends on the kind. I'm pretty sure they have pretty short lifespans, so. I think most dogs have like a lifespan to like 20-ish. Maybe I'm tweaking though. Maybe I'm geeked. Bro, I need to move out. Chat, if I were to rob a bank, would you guys help me? You guys can get like 5% of the cut, right? We just need like we need to at least rob 200K. At least 200K. Because then, like, with 200K, you can buy, like, some shithole on, like, a street of, like, a neighborhood that you'll probably get killed in. But you can still afford a house, right? So, that's something. Grow to a large dog? Oh, interesting. Lemon mine died at 8. Yeah, I mean, just happens sometimes, you know? I'll be the getaway driver. I don't know how to drive. I'm sure it's fine. You'll be like Baby Driver from the movie, bro. That guy was like, that guy cooked. That's what I want as my getaway driver. If anyone can drive like Baby Driver, bro, like, you're hired. Food and utils cost too much. I could genuinely live $200 a month on food. Maybe less. Like, I don't really, I could just eat dog shit. Like, I don't care. Or I could just eat one meal a day. Like, that's what I already do. So, like, if you just don't eat, then your food cost doesn't, it's like actually not that much, right? It's actually genius. Train a crow to steal money for you. Oh. You know how, like, in Rio, all of the monkeys, they, like, stole all of the people's watches and shit? Should I just, like, get a bunch of monkeys and, like, train them up? And then maybe one day one of them will, like, steal a Rolex or something, and then I'm just, like, chilling for the rest of my life. Is that, like, a genius plan? Most of my family, so we share my turkey and chicken and tuna and stuff with my cat. And bro, that cat's, like, eating good. Your protein intake? You could just eat bugs. You could just eat bugs, you know? Like, whenever, like, cicada season comes around, you just, like, stock up on them. And then you're kind of just good for a little while. Like, those things are pretty big, so... They should, like, supply a decent bit of protein, right? I would never willingly eat it. And we're like, I can just imagine, like, you biting into a cicada and it's, like, still wiggling in your mouth and it's like flapping its wings and it just, like, crunches and it's all gooey and yeah, no, I'm good. If I have to, though, if I have to. I don't know how vegans do it. Can vegans even eat bugs? That's gotta, like, be a breach of vegan... That's gotta breach the vegan conduct. You ever ate a bug? You know, on average, you eat 2 spiders in your sleep a year. So, yeah. I've probably eaten a bug before. I saw a Simpsons episode on it. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sure the Simpsons is a pretty trustworthy source of information, honestly. So is very afraid of us due to our body vibrations. Dang, bro. Statistics have lied. You fell for propaganda? Dang, bro. I'm such a chud. I'm such a dumb chud, bro. There's so much I only accept truths about them. Dang. That's like I was I can't think of anything. I got nothing. You're finding them all? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like I guess I just have like geode echolocation all of a sudden. It's pretty weird, honestly. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Mine is the Goliath Bird Eater, bro. Who the fuck named this spider Goliath Bird Eater? Who did that? That's way too much damn aura for a fucking spider, bro. Bro does not need that much aura. Can we invite the Goliath Bird Eater to AuraCraft, honestly? Like, goddamn, bro. I'm, like, kind of jealous. I'm a little bit jealous. Look it up, it's pretty scary. Goliath Bird Eater. It's a pretty big-ass fucking spider, bro. It's like a type of, yeah, it's a type of tarantula. That makes sense. Don't worry, I won't show it on the screen. Some people don't like spiders. Wait, my echolocation is tingling? Wait, I think there's a geode over here. So dangerous slingshots are, no wonder Goliath lost. Bro, slingshots are like actually fucking crazy, like holy shit. Bro, I feel like I need Subway Surfers gameplay on the side of the screen to start stimulating me. Like, going crazy. Darman on this side? Maybe we do. I need Darman inside me, bro. Like, let's be for real. Bro, my lips are peeling and I like, I hate it so much. It's so annoying. Try chapstick? Yeah, I just have this really bad habit of like biting my lips and stuff. I think it's like an anxiety thing. So like they're kind of always peeling. Um, 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 um. I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm out of things to say. The last thing I said was I want Darman inside me. Like, that's how you know it's like it's cooked. 100 quartz mining stream, like, actually though. Commentate Darman on the side. We're gonna be like casters for Darman. Cinema question mark? There's a lot over that way. Do I just go... The geodes spawn, like, pretty commonly low, it seems. Wait, my geode senses are tingling. I think there's one over here. Like how the word furry is blocked in the chat. It's like a weird word to have blocked. I wonder why furry is blocked. That's odd. What kind of totalitarian regime do we live in where furry is blocked? Chad, does anyone like do cool things on Minecraft still? I feel like the game's like on some big decline right now. Maybe I'm just tweaking because I don't really watch Minecraft content at all anymore. But like usually when something cool happens, I still kind of at least hear about it, right? But I feel like it's on a big decline. Which I guess would probably kind of be because of the updates. But I also just don't feel like there's been anything interesting and new as of late, like creativity-wise. I feel like every single Minecraft YouTuber is like clones of each other. Like, am I crazy? I swear like they've got like a fucking cloning chamber for like Minecraft YouTubers. You could probably like look at 10 channels in a row and everybody's like doing the exact same thing. It's the exact same. Only for right now. I'm binging shows. Yeah, I don't really watch much YouTube at all either, but I don't know. Do we just in peace slop? True. I have AGA. Huh? Those are cool. This is cool. Power creations are doing cool stuff, but yeah, I just want to see the creature side. The creative side on the big leads. But guys, I'm smelling something out, like, in this direction. Wait. I think there's something over here. Something about a god item or mastering something? This item made me immortal. I mastered Minecraft's hardest combat style. Only one of these exists. How I conquered my SMP. Like, bro? Can someone clone me next? I feel like that's why I don't want to do SMP content anymore, bro. Like that's maybe also why I'm like feel so done with Minecraft. Everyone's just a clone, and I don't want to be in a society of clones, bro. I mean, I don't feel like my content's the same as everyone else's. I feel like my content is fairly unique, but I don't know. No point clicking on a video if you've seen the same title 50 times. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I feel like at this point I'm just like I make SMP slop too, and it's like I I don't know, bro. I don't know how much longer I got it in me. I feel like Minecraft isn't fulfilling anymore. The SMP slop, it's scripted slop. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind scripted to an extent if it's like unique and there's like new things going on with it. Like if there's actually a good story being told, then I don't mind scripted at all. I think scripted's fine. It's just a lot of people don't know how to do scripted right, you know. At the end of the day, I'm just a slop tuber too. Like, what do I do, bro? I feel like any SMP content is just slop content now. Dude, my throat is like... I think it's seriously in a Minecraft format. Yeah, that's fair. That's why I said, like, there's a non-zero chance I quit this project, like, halfway through or something. It might be time to, like, hang up the Minecraft coat rack. Or hang up the coat on the rack. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Sunk cost fallacy? Yeah, but, like... I think there's things that are more important than the sunk cost fallacy, right? Like my fucking sanity. I've always like had this issue where I'm like I compare myself to other people like a lot. So I feel like YouTube in general is just not for me when I already have that mentality, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. It is just so cool. I think building's fine. I think building is creative, regardless of what's on, because everybody kind of like, well, most of the time people are unique, unless we're trapping every mob in Minecraft for the 10,000th fucking time. Then it might be different, but there are different videos covering the same thing that every other person has been saying about Danger Mario. That's just the commentary community. That's normal. The commentary community has always been like that. These guys are just like I'm missing a fucking whatever. It's on. Technically speaking, I think I'm gonna grab every passive mob. Maybe not every passive mob. I'm gonna grab most passive mobs for this build. But that's not like the purpose of this build. The purpose of this mob isn't every passive mob. It's just part of the lore of the build, which I guess you can probably get out of the name Sanctuary. At least it adds to it, but it's just ass. Yeah, that's commentary for you. Or creative and silly, or most people are afraid of doing. No, I actually agree. I think Brandsy does stand out more. He kind of just does whatever he wants. He has a very unique style. I don't think anyone else has content like that's a similar style to Brandsy's. Like, I could probably name at least 20 SMP creators who are basically copy and pasted clones. I'm not going to, because I'm not, like, trying to start beef or anything, but... Minecraft has been, like, Mr. Beastified, bro. That's, like, the best way of putting it. Like, you could argue that people just really enjoy SMP. Like, just playing, like, the SMP style of Minecraft. But it's kind of weird that it's like everyone does the exact same thing. Like, there's no way everybody just enjoys the exact same aspects of it, right? Like, we've got to just be doing it for views. Am I like tweaking? If I keep it clean, then he'll give me one. Dang, that sounds like super easy convincing there. Reflex, I mean, because they're actually adding something to the conversation. Well, yeah, it's just drama. Like, there'll be like one or two people who actually like add things, and then like most people just copy and paste it for views and clicks because it's trendy at the time. %90 of the people covering dramas don't actually care about the fucking drama. They're just trying to get clicks and views out of it. It would be hard to see he said no to a cat. Interesting. Definitely do research before getting one, though. I feel like it's for the love of the game. Yeah. Like, if it really was for the love of the game, people would be doing more unique things, and it wouldn't all just be getting this immortal item, or getting the strongest item in the game, becoming immortal, this or that. It's been done like 30,000 times. Like, I feel like if it's for the love of the game, things would be like somewhat different. Sure, I could see those videos like coming out every now and then. Like, for example, this build video that I'm doing right now, assuming I finish the project, I'll most likely split it into a second part where I'm just building the farms. And obviously there's been probably like 2,000 videos where people just build farms, right? But for me, I just feel like it's easier to split the footage up so it's not like a fucking 3-hour video. And I also need that footage regardless, just so it makes sense with the timeline. So, like, in that sense, I am kind of just copying people or whatever. Not really, because I guess it's for this build project, but... in a sense, I'm still copying other people. But when you look at a lot of SMP creators, there isn't really, like, a storyline that makes sense for these things. Right? Like, they're kind of just doing it to do it. Like, I'm making the farms because I need it for this cool build project. People become immortal because they just want to become immortal. Or they make the strongest weapon in the game because they just want to. Like, I'm confused, bro. I don't know. They want to, quote unquote. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. It doesn't really matter what I think about. Well, I guess it doesn't really. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter what I think because it's not like anything's gonna change in the Minecraft community. It's just, unfortunately, the state that a lot of things in the world are now. A lot of things are just like there for money. I feel like. But it's not like really the fault of the people doing it. I mean, in a sense it is, because people like just do things just for the money and not for the fun of it anymore, I guess. But it's also just like a state of the world itself. Like, the economy is ass, everything is ass. Like, of course people are gonna need to make a living, right? So it's more of a fucking symptom of a failing economy than anything else. But it's kind of tragic regardless. And the sulfur update, I think it's really lazy. But if they add some cool things with sulfur, then I'll change my mind. But if the update is literally just the 2 block types and the sulfur cube, I think it's a bad update. They want those shitty edits of themselves. Yeah, bro, don't diss the flame frags edits, bro. RP, funny whimsy stuff. I think that stuff's fine. I think the people, like... I'm primarily just, like, talking about S&P content, really. That's, like, all copy and paste. Anything like RP and stuff, I think people actually enjoy doing that. I don't think anyone's gonna fake RP. Unless you're, like, faking RP for kids content. Like, for example... Cash and Nico did that for a while. They would just RP kids content. And it's like, I don't think they're enjoying that, but the amount of money that they made from that shit, they definitely enjoyed that. If it's not made for kids, though, I think people actually enjoy it. Unless maybe they actually did enjoy making content for small children. I don't know. But a lot of it's just brain rot, and it's like, I don't... Maybe I'm just not understanding of how people could enjoy that type of thing. I don't know. I'd rather make, like, no money than sell my soul to the fucking YouTube algorithm gods, bro. Like, maybe I'm a fucking dumbass for that, but... I'd rather quit than just, like, become a YouTube machine. Making content for children. Yeah, some people do like it. I just think the way... I feel like this is, like, calling them out, but it doesn't really matter. I feel like the way Cash and Nico did it, it really just felt like it was done for the money. It just kind of felt like slop. But I'm also not, like, a 7-year-old child, so... Soulless? Yeah, I guess soulless is the right word. It'll be time to clock into my McDonald's shift, bro. Time for McDonald's. The Black Parade is playing hardly a Monday. I feel like whatever other people are doing, it really shouldn't matter. But for some reason, it does. Like, it, like, annoys me or bothers me when it shouldn't. Like, who the fuck cares about, like, these S&P creators being soulless? Like, why should that change the type of content I put out? It shouldn't, right? Suki, keep tuning in, thank you for modding, I appreciate it. How many did I have? I don't even know. Decent bit. It's like 4 shulkers or something. Diamonds. The second subs retirement arc might be occurring soon. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. We might be on the cusp of the second subs retirement arc. Favorite games or just take a break from MC in general? The problem with YouTube is, right, you really can't take breaks. You just can't. And expect to, like, still be relevant after a break. Unless you're, like, some huge name. Like, I feel like if AuraCraft took a 6-month break, he'd probably come back. There'd be a hit to his numbers, but he'd be fine. But, like, I'm already dying and falling off, so, like, I can't take breaks. I don't have the luxury to do so. Like, that's the big problem. So, like, if I want to do Minecraft, I literally have to, like, full commit to it. And if you do other games, 9 times out of 10, unless it's in a very similar niche, it's not going to perform well on the same channel. So it's like, if I wanted to do something else, it's like, I'd have to just go in all in on that instead, right? So that's kind of the problem. Like, YouTube is one of those things where you probably have to be putting in nearly 16-hour days into it if you want to be, like, actually successful with it, right? But it's like, the problem is, I can't do that because I just don't feel that passionate about it anymore, right? Especially with Minecraft in general. Like, at this point, it feels like I'm just forcing myself to do it. Which I don't think is ever really a good thing, right? So streams like Jude is she, but it keeps you going. Yeah, it's not like... The main problem, I think, right now is just Minecraft at this point, right? I've been doing it for so long, and I don't know if this aspect of gaming is what I enjoy when it comes to games anymore, right? Like, when I first started playing games, I played games competitively. Was I ever really good? No, but I would play, like, competitive games. And then when I came back to Minecraft, I did Bed Wars, which was competitive, obviously. And then after that, I did Lifesteal, which was also competitive to an extent. But now, I don't have anything competitive on the game that I do. So, I don't know, it just feels odd for me to keep doing it. What's your favorite game? I just don't really play games in general anymore, to be honest. I feel like Minecraft has burnt me out of everything. Competitively build or something. No, I do enjoy building to an extent. I enjoy it when I don't feel like I'm forcing myself to build. I think that was the problem with this project, with why it took so much longer. At first, I, like, really enjoyed it. Well, then it got to points where I just kind of felt like I was forcing myself to do it just to, like, try and get it done in a set amount of time. And I feel like when you're playing games, you shouldn't ever feel the need to force yourself to do something for that game, right? Because, like, the whole point of playing games is just to have fun with it. Otherwise, why would you do it? Why would you play the game, right? So it's just like, if I'm already forcing myself to even just, like, do this project, for example, is it already doomed? I'm at a state where I'm forcing myself to play the game, so I feel like at that point it's doomed, right? I'm forcing myself to do it because, like, if I don't, then the YouTube channel dies. I mean, it's already dead, so, like, I guess that's not really a problem anymore, but it'll die even more. What else do you like to do? I don't have anything else I like to do. I'm, like, hyper fucking depressed, bro. My life is, the carrot. I don't know what that means. Wait, when I cure it? I haven't... Pokemon is the one game I've actually been playing a lot of recently. Like, I'll team build on and off, just, like, try different things, because it's kind of interesting. And, I've been doing a bunch of shiny hunting too, which I've been enjoying. That's like the game I've been playing like on the side. Like, it's odd to say that, unironically, the most fun I've had in a game recently, I guess outside of Pokemon the past few days, which I've been doing off stream, was Minesweeper. Is that like a crazy thing to say? Like, unironically, the most fun I've had playing games in a while was with the Minesweeper, bro. Like, I'm not even trolling. I'm being dead ass. Like, what to do for doubles? Yeah, because I've never played, like, I've never done competitive before, so I'm just like starting with doubles. So that's what I've been trying to learn, but you beat your 2-minute run? Yeah, my PB is 114, I think. Or maybe it's 108. I don't remember my PB. It's like 108, 114 or something. I have sub 2 minutes. Minesweeper though. I don't think I can do sub 100 because I don't think I can click fast enough. Like, if I go back to Minesweeper, I'd go for sub 100. I don't know if I can do it, though. Sub 100 would be crazy. I think I have my Minesweeper PB wrote down somewhere. Minesweeper. I don't. I know I sub 2'd it. Is it in the... Might be in the Discord. Announcements. The last one I announced was 137. I have better than 137. Let me check my DMs with willerhide, because I always send him my Minesweeper PBs. Bunch of random farms, bunch of bullshit. Thumbnails, voice crack, thumbnails. More thumbnails, Bro, where's Minesweeper at? Has it been that long since I last played? There it is. It's 134. Okay, I don't know. My PBs I think is like 114 though. I'm pretty sure my PB is 114. I'm like 90% sure it's 114. I don't know why I didn't write it down anywhere. I should just have to take my word. Oh, good for this cluster over here. $24 I think it was a 12-hour stream, but yeah. I played Minesweeper again the other day for a little bit, and I got like a... I think my best was like... I did like 4 boards, and I haven't played in forever, and I got like a 134 clear, which was kind of cool. And then I had one that was actually sub 100 pace, and then I just like... I panicked. I was like 60 seconds and had 75% of the board cleared. So I actually could do... I could get sub 100 if I have a good board. But it's so rare that you get a good board where you can like get a sub 100 on. Unless you're like the clicking fucking demon, bro. You're doing one of your PvP untilts. Maybe that's why it's not like wrote down anywhere. It probably was doing a PvP untilt. Actually, it does sound like something it would have been in. I feel like it's 108 though. Am I like crazy? I don't know. It's either 114 or 108. I don't think it saves your PB in Minesweeper, like on the website, so I don't know. That's why I think I'd actually like somewhat enjoy competitive Pokemon. I know it's not like exactly the same as Minesweeper, but it does like have those elements of like puzzle solving and pattern recognition. Like, I feel like it shares a lot of similar elements to it. Where it's like, it's a game that requires brain power and not like... I mean, it requires skill, obviously, but not like skill like Minecraft. Minecraft doesn't require brain power to be good at. It just requires skill. Right? But like, to be good at like Pokemon, for example, it's all brain power. It's basically just all brain power. I think those are the type of games that I like. Game sim skill, yeah, exactly. I like games where I actually get to like utilize my intelligence. Which is why I've been liking building farms in Minecraft. Like learning how to like all these farms and kind of like the mechanisms behind them. I've actually enjoyed that. So I like get to use my brain. I didn't know Pokemon was a game until now. It's crazy, bro. How does someone not know about Pokemon? Other than Lopunny and Gardevoir. Or Lopunny and Gardevoir aren't even my favorites. My favorite is like... My favorite is Slowpoke and then Hydreigon. That's why I have like... I got like the double Slowpoke plushes back there. I got like... I got Hydreigon here, bro. Like... I actually have the whole Hydreigon line. I got Zweilous and back there too. I got like double Slowpoke flushes. Hashtag the usual suspects. What does that even mean? Hydreigon Scarf is good. I did make a Hydreigon team. Let's showdown. I've never made teams before, so these teams are like probably buns. Like I got this like random Hydreigon team. Oh, you can't really see it because my thing's in the way. Can you like move this to the other side? I'll just like kill my camera for a second. It's like some hybrid with a sand team. I don't really remember what the thought process behind half of these teams were though. A lot of these were just building teams to build teams because I got bored. It's like this is like my one team that I think is decent here is my rain team. Then I have this random Mega Lopunny team that I don't even know if Salamence is in the game or not, but this could be switch with Dragonite. Got like these random teams, then I got this. Would use Slowpoke? No, I won't be able to use Slowpoke. Slowpoke's not even in Champions, unfortunately. So there will be no using Slowpoke, but Mega Slowbro is there. And I think he's got Body Press now. But Aggron is just debatably better. But he exists. Sand team use Excadrill? Yeah, I was thinking of it. But like the sand team was kind of built like last second, like the sand portion of it. So like I might just like completely redo that. I might just switch Metagross for Excadrill, like Mega Excadrill instead. I've heard rumors that Mega Excadrill is gonna get like an ability like Unseen Fist where I can hit through Protect, which would be fucking broken if it gets that. And you have Rockslide for Zard. Well, that's why once again, Hisuian Arcanine is like the D1 Charizard counter. That's why he's on all three of my teams. He's the Zard counter, bro. He's the Zard killer. This looks pretty. Metagross is pretty cool. Good maybe because no Sand Rush. Yeah, but it does get the defense boost with Rock type. Is it special defense boost? I don't know, whatever. It gets like some boost. I don't remember which one it is. I'm still a noob. I don't understand half the things. But also, it's kind of hard to tell what's going to be good and what's not going to be good when the regulation isn't going to be there. It's ground steel. I was talking about Arcanine. But yeah, Mega Excadrill. It's so fast. I don't think it needs Sand Rush. I'm pretty sure it's super fast and super high attack. Special defense boost, yeah. Special defense boost makes sense. Like, I feel like low plenty is also going to be pretty good. Because I think a lot of people are going to be using Mega Frostlass. Because that has Snow Warning. Like, Mega Frostlass, I think, is going to be used everywhere. And low plenty being able to, like, fake out it with Scrappy. And potentially you could just get, like, a close combat kill on it really easily. I think it's going to be actually decent. Attacking very high. Maybe it needs Tailwind then. I don't. Maybe it's just attack that's super high. Might be in need of Tailwind. Or what they do? What does? Oh yeah, Incineroar doesn't have knockoff anymore. Bro, I'm telling you, it's the era of Hisuian Arcanine. Like, I'm not crazy, bro. I'm not crazy. It's the era of Hisuian Arcanine. Like, Zard Y teams can't do anything against it. You just Choice Scarf it, it outspeeds, one-shots the Zard. I mean, I guess if Rock Slide misses, then you're in a bit of a situation, but just don't miss Rock Slide and you're fine. Just don't miss Rock Slide. That's the problem with rock types, though, in general. Rock types are just... They have, like, no fucking accurate move. Like, why do rock types have 0 good moves in the entire fucking game? Every single one of their moves is just inaccurate as shit for no reason. Like, why? Holy Phoenix. Back from the Bed Wars days, bro. I wish Bed Wars was, like... was still around. I mean, it is still around, obviously, but it's just full of cheaters, and it's just a bad game now. When Bed Wars died, I died with it. You don't understand how much fucking time I played Bed Wars. I'm like 500 stars or some bullshit, bro. Like, holy. The Bed Wars sweat. MC is speedrunning. Yeah, I just don't think speedrunning is something I would enjoy. I don't know. Maybe just because it's in Minecraft, I don't think I'd care for it, but... Once again, it comes back down to... Speedrunning doesn't seem like a brain power thing. It's more like it just... It's all game sense, I think. It's just repetition and just getting things down to, like, perfection. I feel like there's 0 brain power really ever used in speedrunning. Unless you're, like, early on and you're learning things. But once you've learned things, it's just about mastering them then. It's just about consistency and just doing it a shit ton. There's no variance at all, really. Well, you macroed? Yeah, I have to macro to do my pie chart, so I'd probably have to literally get a new fucking keyboard. See, I don't think it's for me. I'm kind of just, like, waiting for champions to come out to kind of, like, to see how I feel. Like, if I really enjoy champions, then I might be switching. Yeah, I have Wooding 60 HE+. It's all maths and multiple choice, which is why I don't do that. What, speedrunning? No, I don't think so at all. I fully disagree with that. I think speedrunning is 0% brain power. The most brain power is like variants and bastions, and then deciding what route you're gonna do. Redstone? I like redstone, but there's like... I feel like I'm a competitive person, right? Like, whenever I do something, I do, like, the competitive version of it. Like, I did Bed Wars, because I like the competitive side. Minecraft PvP, for example, because I like the competitive side. There isn't, like, competitive redstoning, you know? Competitive redstone doesn't exist. I do like learning the different things, though, but... Not yet. What is competitive redstone even gonna look like? They're gonna give you a random block and say, make a farm in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, design a farm for this block. The problem is, though, redstone's already been, like, a lot of farms have already been maximized with rates with current, current game design. Like, a lot of farms you can't make any faster. Analyze that shit like it's chess. It's XYZ, and I lost time because of ABC, and my pro calc was wrong. Yeah, but once again, that's not... The maths for calcs in...
Like how I don't already have bit badges here, but oh well.
Yeah, thanks 100 B, Scott. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. What was I saying? That's not actually math. That's genuinely fake math. You're just calculating everything. Unless you're playing calculus like willerhide does. willerhide plays calculus. He doesn't like just have to line up his thing. So willerhide makes it so it's there's a little bit more brain power involved with it because he actually has to mentally map things. But most people, they just line up their cursor. And that's a skill-based thing. That's not a brain power thing. That's just knowing what position you have to put it in, and you put it there every single time. That's like the same thing as, for example, PvPing and getting your W taps consistent. That's like the same type of skill. It's not really a brain power thing. I feel like speedrunners probably don't like me saying that, but I don't know. Am I about to get, like, shot and killed? That's kind of just true, though, honestly. Don't get me wrong, speedrunning's a hard game to learn, but it's just not, like, a hard game in the ways of brain power at all. Yeah, the ninja bot does everything for them. Whether it's already exists or existed with things like compacting doors or elevators, I think there was a fair bit of competition there, at least for a time. What's, like, design the best one? That kind of makes sense. I think for the most part, redstone's been, like, figured out at this point, right? Unless they, like, start adding new components. Like, a lot of farms have hit their maximum potentials. Where there's not really much else you can do with it. Like, witch farms, for example, they've been figured out fully, pretty much. There's probably, like, some very small adjustments you can do to, like, maybe increase rates by, like, 2 or 3%. But other than that, it's been like fully solved. There hasn't been a new witch farm in fucking years. AuraCrafters added? Yeah, autocrafters are good. They do get implemented into most farms. But that's like, autocrafters are more of a storage tech thing. I don't think they really get used in like farm designs, really. I think it's just all storage tech. Storage tech is some wild shit, though. I think Slimestone still has like big potential for redstone. Just build like crazy fucking flying machines and stuff. I feel there's always kind of something new you can do with that, but I feel like you genuinely need an engineering degree to understand fucking Slimestone, bro. That shit is so confusing. Golem farms, yeah, I think people can like design cool new. You can always design new farms that aren't the most efficient. Like the waifu, for example. It's not the most efficient iron farm in the game. Like, before the waifu was made, people had these, like, just high cell count iron farms. But the waifu is just a more condensed farm. Like, you can always kind of condense farms to an extent. Like, iron farms, I don't think are fully cured or fully figured out. I think you could still probably condense them and get higher rates. Like, witch farms, for example, there's nothing you can do with them. Those are, like... Those are solved. Rube Goldberg. What is that, bro? American cartoonist, sculptor, author, engineer, and inventor. Popular cartoons, 15 complicated gadgets. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like that's why I haven't... I don't know, Hytale for one, like, died instantly, but I also just... Hytale has, like, no redstone type thing. There's no... like, factory side to it, bro. There's nothing that, like, uses your brain. I need to use my brain, bro. Convoluted as hell, yeah. Some people do that. They just, like, make some really stupid design just because they can. I think that that's really cool when people do that. Like, for example, the Creeper Coaster. Actually, the Creeper Coaster is the fastest non-multi-dimension, world-eating creeper farm. So technically, it's not just a farm to be goofy and for the hell of it, but it is still a funny farm. I don't think I've actually shown chat the Creeper Coaster. Wait. Chat needs to see the Creeper Coaster. Cheap railguns? Yeah, they've been getting condensed a lot. Chat, this is the Creeper Coaster. Wait, this isn't the Creeper Coaster. This is the wrong one. There. This is the Creeper Coaster, chat. It's literally like a roller coaster for the creepers. They spawn in, fall down here, then minecarts grab them and bring them all the way up to a killing chamber. The creepers like come up here into this killing chamber here, and it's like a looting 3. And it actually has good rates. 71k an hour. Ride on it. POV, I'm a creeper. This is actually a really cool design. This is what it looks like if you're a creeper. Except it's sending like hundreds of minecarts at a time. Like there's tons of fucking minecarts getting shot out at a time. Oh my god, my eyes. I need to see this in action. It should be operational. What up? You just get put here. I think this is this shifting floor? I think I accidentally pushed one of those out of the way. No, it's not shifting floor. You just stand here and then hit the armor stand. But it would also just kill the creepers on its own so they don't build up too much if you're not killing them. Where's the activation switch? Let's see. I think activation switch is actually at the bottom. It's down here. I think it is. Nope, it's not. It's connected to this. That looks like the activation. Let me just check. Yeah, that is definitely active. Okay, this activates it right here. Look! Look at it go! Look at it go! So it's a hard, but I don't think any creepers are actually going to spawn, but there's some spawning actually. Look, and then there's other minecarts getting shot out of the sky and down into these. We're about to start seeing some creepers coming up. Look! Look at them go! Holy... It's so complex. It's actually a very simple farm. It's actually super simple. They all get ejected into here. Or they just die in it. If you're not looting 3ing them, they just die in Entity Cram, but... They have a non-looting 3. Full auto, 22k an hour. That's still like good for full auto. And these break the mine carts. They get shot back down here to where they then just get shot back to the droppers and back to the bottom. Is this like the coolest farm ever though? Like, it might not be the most efficient farm because you could obviously use portal based or world eat, but it's a very cool looking farm and it's very funny. It's beautiful. Such a great farm. You just turn it off with that. Also, this other farm. So this one over here is just... Oh, no, this is it. I've been looking around at some farms. This one over here. Is this the right one? Oh, this is the other... I already had a creeper coaster loaded on. Enough gunpowder for most people. Yeah, and then we get to this guy. This is the Shuriken. This is the Blaze farm that produces, I think, 1 million. Or the coaster in your base? No, it has to go on the ocean. Should my face cam is off? This produces 1 million blaze rods an hour or something, I think. Wait, how much is it? Let me check. Development? It's in development, right? No, I think it's in submissions. Shuriken. There it is. No, it's 100,000, not a million. 100,000 blaze rods. This makes 100,000 blaze rods an hour. And it's got a very similar design to the creeper coaster, except the coaster isn't as large. But it's got the same rail network, same type of rail network. It shoots out here. They come down here. Come over here, hits the cactus, it ejects them into a portal. And it does the same thing down here, shoots out a minecart. So it's very, very similar to the other one. I guess only blazes can spawn in these compartments. I didn't realize blazes work the same way as creepers. The only problem with this this farm here, when we come down here, you're gonna see this wonderful thing. No, where does it say it? Where does it say the amount of minecarts it needs? One of these says how many minecarts it needs. And I think it was like... both 4 DC of boxes. I don't know what DC stands for. I don't know. All you know is I think it needed like. Does it actually say? It might say it in here. Let's see if I search. I don't know actually. I saw somewhere like said how many minecarts it needs, and I thought it was like in the thousands of minecarts. It needs like somewhere in the oops. It's like a couple thousand minecarts is all I know. This is where the minecarts get loaded, right? These are shulker loaders. How the fuck? How the hell does it get up here even? Am I geeked? With 4 DC of boxes. I don't know what 4 DC means. I don't know. All I know is that all of these need like saturated or something. It takes like over 1,000 minecarts if I remember. I can't find this thing that says that though. It takes like a fuck ton. I think it's more than 1,000 actually, but this is a really cool farm though. Very, very cool farm. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. What was I doing? Mining amethyst? Shulkers of amethyst you need? Seven shulkers. But yeah, I don't know. If this project doesn't come to light, if I don't ever actually end up building it, I'll probably show it off in creative because it is, holy voice crack. It is a decently cool build. But once again, I'm in like that weird spot where I'm just thinking of kind of quitting Minecraft. But we'll see. I'm gonna give it like a few weeks probably before I like actually make a decision. But if I ever just, I'm not just gonna randomly disappear. I'll probably like announce it in the Discord if I'm done with Minecraft. So just putting that out there. Been streaming for like nearly 3 hours, bro. 3 hours for 5 shulkers. Not even 5 shulkers. That's actually diabolical. It's the hide is still awake. I don't know what his sleep schedule is. He looks awake. Someone managed to mine so much quartz. Bro, it was like, how many different, like, I swear there were like multiple 12-hour quartz mining streams, unironically. That shit, that was crazy. To be fair, streaming was still completely new to me. So it's not like I don't enjoy streaming now. But for one, streaming was new to me. For two, it was my first ever build project. For three, I was still like, I had still just joined Lifesteal pretty much. Was just getting into YouTube and everything. So like everything, I was a kid experiencing like all of the joys of the world for the first time, you know? It was really like kid in a candy store mentality back then. But now I'm like, now I'm old, bro. Now I'm old and trying to figure my life out. But it's like, I'm not even old, I'm 22, but like, I feel like I'm at the age. I feel like I'm at the age where I need to figure out everything, you know? Because like now that I'm 22, it'd be really, like, I realistically should have already figured out what I was going to do 4 years ago. But like, 22, honestly, until 30, realistically, you're probably still fine. After 30, you're probably cooked. Realistically, waiting till 30 is like bad. I having things figured out as soon as possible is always better, but I feel like I kind of need to figure things out, you know? 2026 playing with a legendary Aura Goat Willerhide. How far you've come. True, bro. Might in stream after this Amethyst. I want to call Willerhide for a bit. Talk to him about some things. Willer goats, Goaterhide. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna quit Minecraft, I need to like, or like have the idea of it, I need to run it by him first, you know? Draw fan art of you? Of course you can. Of course. As long as no one's like drawing like some freak degenerate sexual shit or like shipping stuff, like I don't care. People can draw whatever they want. Alright, just pass the big dog first. No, it's like AuraCraft were like co-owners. I mean, I'm the only one that pays for it, but we're still like co-owners, right? It's like if I'm gonna quit, like he needs to know because like we're the only two members on this server. If I like just quit Minecraft, like I need to like run things by him, you know? All right. Yeah, I'm going to end here for the day, chat. Yeah. Safe to say, I've got a few things to kind of just figure out. If I do quit the game, like everyone will know. I don't think I'm quitting YouTube though. Like if I feel like I would do something else, and I already have some different stuff in mind that like if I did stop with Minecraft, I would do that instead. So yeah. Anyways, I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I got more Amethyst to mine. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks everybody for tuning in.